Welcome to the college football playoff. The season's had plenty of ups and downs, and all the drama has led up to this point, the first round of the 12-team playoff. And a home field advantage for one side. This place is rocking. And our matchup tonight sets up a potential Cinderella story. The last team to qualify for this 12-team playoff on the road against a team that likely believes it should be resting and watching this first-round game on TV. This is a dangerous spot for the home team and a chance for the underdog to spring an upset and move on to the quarterfinals. As we'll see the number 12 seed in this playoff, the SMU Mustangs, taking on the number 5 seed in the playoff, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. We have been waiting for this, the college football playoff with an on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this going. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. And he fields it inside the 15. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout.
Yo. I got time probably after like, I say like 7, 8, I should be free. Yeah. Yeah, I know how it be. Yeah, yeah, just let me know. I got you. Yeah, just let me know if it start acting like weird and shit. We can figure it out. Bro.
First down here for this offense. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Nice job here controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
2nd down play coming up. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Can they pick up the first on the ground? Jukes to get free. He has 1st down yardage at the 46.
Boy, the defense misses out on an opportunity to get off of the field. They got the offense to 3rd down, and they just weren't able to prevent them from converting.
The Mustangs will line up on 1st and 10. Same tailback, another carry. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
Well, Chris, if you go back to yesterday, remember the offensive coordinator, he seemed to be very confident in the script that he put together. Now we can see why. Controlling the line of scrimmage, allowing his back to have room to run, and when he can run the football like that, get ready for the play action and deep shots downfield.
4 receivers on the field, but they take a shot here on 2nd and inches. Handoff here from the shotgun. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31. And the Mustangs come to the line in the hurry-up. On 1st down, they'll keep the running game churning. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Chris, that ball gets tipped and goes straight up into the air. That's anybody's ball. The defense does a really good job down in this area expecting the pass. The ball's in the air. The ball gets tipped. Keep in mind, the offense or the defense can get underneath that for a play. The ball hits the ground for an incompletion.
7th play of the opening drive. They've moved it, but now face the 3rd down. Looking to pass. It's Jennings. He's going to take off here. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a 1st down.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. The back's got it. He's got some room. Can he get there? And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Ponies. This offense comes out immediately, gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepared for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Now they get set to kick it away. The kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. Breaking free at the 35. Finally marked out after a big gain, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They're going to run it here. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Well, the defense coordinator this week, all week, telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. And he's got some open field ahead. Touchdown, SMU. Wow, what a play, a defensive score.
Great job here by the backer, just mirroring the quarterback, reading his eyes, and then stepping in front of that throw. Comes up with it, and then he goes back to high school, shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands, takes it in for a touchdown.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick six last time out here. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made after a big gain.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
He's moving out of the pocket. He'll take a deep shot. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
All week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And the defense able to hold them there to a short gain.
Hey, it's a great job with this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here.
That's the end of the first quarter. SMU 14, Penn State 7.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
They'll kick it away here. Running it back. It's Smith. Return a tackle right there. That's where they start the drive. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
A handoff to the back. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
What a nice job here by this offensive line in the back to pick up this first down. And, Chris, you know better than me growing up in this area. Penn State's offense and the ability to run the ball, probably been doing it as well as anybody in college football for decades. Going back to guys like the late, great Franco Harris and Kajana Carter and Larry Johnson and Miles Sanders more recently, and, of course, Saquon Barkley. I mean, the list goes on of great Penn State running backs, and I'm sure they're proud to see him running the football the way he is today.
Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Second down after that completion. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Nittany Lions are moving quickly down the field.
You know, to me, Chris, with this offense, it's almost an extension of their running game. You put the receiver out in motion, you flip the ball out to him, out to the outside, let him do what he does best, which is use his instincts, and he picks up a first down.
The Nittany Lions looking to keep this drive moving. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's moving out of the pocket. Going to try to use his legs here. Scrambles out of bounds to avoid contact. He's going to be short of the marker.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game. He's able to do that right here.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And here's the handoff. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
So the offense faces third and short from the plus 26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. So we've reached the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to take the lead here before halftime.
So
good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back. Get the first down on this 3rd and short. See what you can do from here.
First down and goal. Can the defense force a field goal and keep the lead at halftime? Testing the right side here. The ball carrier taken down, but there's a flag on the field. So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. And the Nittany Lions will line up here on first down and goal. Looking for some space. It's Smith. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. Caught quickly. Tackled after the completion down at the 1-yard line.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State. This college football playoff game is all tied up. It's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Inside the 20. They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense. First and goal from the 10.
Man, this guy can fly. He gets one crease in the defense, and phew, he is gone. This guy is as fast as there is in the game.
Well, that didn't take long. One play, and suddenly we're looking at a first and goal situation. They'll run it to the left. They can't stop him. And they finally stop him at the 3. The offense really threatening now.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
It's a second and goal play for the offense. They're going to run the option. Pitch play to the back. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Mustangs. Kicking team out for the PAT try. PAT puts them in front by 7. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. On first and 10, looking to throw. Lets it go. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Time running down. Just one play left here in the half. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he fires the football to the right side. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
What a first half. We've seen a little bit of everything. These guys have come all the way back. They scored with no time remaining. Now they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
They're set now to try the PAT. That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. Now they line up to kick the extra point. Oh, he missed it. It's no good, and they still trail by a point. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Mustangs will kick this deep and begin the second half. This one will be fair caught. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. They'll start the third quarter here on the ground. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. The offense looks fired up to begin the second half. That's the kind of play they've needed to give them a spark.
Absolutely. I know they're down in this game. Clearly something was said at halftime to try to get this offensive line engaged, and it looks like it's working. They're playing with a different kind of energy. Let's see if they can do it again.
And the junior gets home, making a sack there.
That's a really nice job of bouncing back by this defense after giving up that big gain. This time they get the pressure and bring that quarterback down.
First down sack pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. Linebackers moving around trying to confuse the offense. He's looking deep here. Catch made wide open way downfield. Tackle made, but it's a huge gain all the way to the 33-yard line.
Well, this is what you would call a three-down back. Running backs that can run between the tackles. They can get outside. And they can also catch the ball out of the backfield. Here they have the benefit of having one of those kind of backs that can not just catch the ball, but once he gets his hands on the ball, he's got enough wiggle and speed to be able to get after a defense.
Goes to his right side there for the completion. And the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about. Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. The Nittany Lions are moving quickly down the field. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he's going to float this one to the right side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, that's just a miscommunication here. That's busted coverage by the defense. There's no way you can leave a receiver that open. The only problem for the offense is the quarterback misses the throw. That's a touchdown.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Takes the handoff. It's Smith. Finds room at the 30. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Touchdown, Penn State. They go in front here in the second half.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if his defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
The offense still out there. They're going for two here. Back in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He gets into the end zone again. Had enough juice after the long touchdown to score on the two-point conversion. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. They'll try the option play here. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Ball handed off. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
They're going to run it. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. And the Mustangs come to the line to run the hurry-up. And at 1st down, they go right back to him. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll try to run it with the option. The back's got it on the pitch. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. And the senior tries to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Offense on the field. It's 4th down and 9. Back to pass. It's Jennings. It's intercepted. Trying to fire it into a tight window. Look out. He's got some space. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. And the defense adds 6 for the interception return.
Well, an aggressive approach by this offense backfires. The defense not fooled at all. Good job of stepping in front of this throw, and they take it back for a touchdown.
PAT is good, so it's a 2-touchdown lead, 35-21. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. The SMU offense is back out on the field now. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick 6. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. He bought some time, now lets it go. And the pass is incomplete.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
Second down after the incompletion. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. The Mustangs looking to run some tempo here. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. Downfield shot, ball's incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, a missed opportunity to your best receiver with that speed. I'll tell you this, I'm shocked that he actually overthrew. With anything, I'd expect him to underthrow a fleet-footed receiver like this, but he must have anticipated that his receiver could go get it, just misses him.
Third down, the offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. And there's the handoff. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. 4th down, looking to throw for it. And he'll just lob this pass into the middle of the field. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Going the other way, can they catch him? That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
He's found some room at the 45. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. And he's into the end zone, but hold on. There's a flag on the field. This might be coming back. So that long scoring play is spoiled by a penalty. That's a big call in this game. The guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Keeping it on the ground here. Breaks loose at the 45. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Touchdown, Penn State. It was a foot race and he won it. It's an easy job for the play caller, right, Kirk? They can't stop the running back, feeding the ball, scores again.
Yeah, I came into this game really thinking we'd see more from this quarterback and all these wide receivers that they have, but instead, it has been the back. And as a smart play caller, you just keep going back to the guy with the hot hand.
Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Looking to throw it on first down. Just trying to get rid of it. Able to get the pass away, but took a hit that time.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point. Move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do.
And the ball to the ground. Fumble recovered by the defense, going the other way.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hand on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
Offense operating from the pistol. Linebackers making some adjustments now. They'll hand it off. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
That's a great way to start this drive after taking over in really good field position, working with the lead. Chance here for a knockout punch.
And of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. Wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Ball at the 6-yard line now. It's 3rd and goal. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looking to the end zone. No, and he dropped it. The would-be touchdown could not come up with the football. Now it's 4th down.
Interesting call here, Chris, to throw the ball on 3rd and short. Unable to come up with a first down. Now here at 4th down, you got a big decision to make. Do you kick the field goal just to add to the lead, or maybe go for this here with a chance to drop the hammer?
He knocks this one right through, and they add to the lead. So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. A fumble the last possession only led to a field goal. Can they shake off that mistake and get it going here? First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Great Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Looking to pass here. Important second down play coming up. Offense behind the sticks, facing a second and long. To throw, it's Jennings. Escapes the pocket. Avoiding the sack, but the scramble results in just a very short gain. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. And he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Here's the second down play. Handoff to the back. Fighting off the defender. Gets some space around the 30. Out of bounds after another huge chunk on the ground. What a job by this offensive line today.
Boy, I thought he might take that one all the way to the house. What a nice job by being able to find that lane in that defense. He picks up big yards, and the defense is fortunate to get him out of bounds there inside the 10-yard line.
Touchdown, Penn State. And this one is getting ugly.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Dropping back. It's Jennings. Looks over the middle, and that's complete.
How about the job by this defense against this receiver? One of the top receivers in the country. They knew he was going to be able to be a big factor in this game, and they have kept him quiet all game long until right now. In the 4th quarter, he comes up with his first catch.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.